It's Thursday, August 20th, and this is your day starter. Our scripture for this coming Sunday is from the 21st chapter of Matthew. It's a couple of stories that come back to back. The first is a story of Jesus on his way to the temple right at the end of his ministry with his closest friends and disciples. There is a moment where he tries to get some figs from a tree and he ends up cursing it for its barrenness. And then the next scene, Jesus is in the temple and he's getting questioned by some of the religious leaders of the day. And rather than answer their question, which is really just a trap, he turns it around on them and instead traps them. These two seemingly disparate stories, I think, actually have something in common. A fig tree that doesn't produce figs, a fig tree that's barren, what's its true value? Similarly, the good religious folk of Jesus' day were more interested in the politics of trying to capture and trick this young preacher than they were in, well, producing fruit. Which leads to a profound question for us to think about today. Are we producing fruit? Now, I'm not talking about figs or the things we're doing in our garden. I know there are lots of folks who are watching this who are amazing gardeners and grow beautiful flowers and great produce. I thank you, those of you who've shared it with me. But you know the fruit I'm talking about, the fruits of the Spirit. How are we doing at tending our inner garden and bringing those fruits to fruition? I think these two stories that seem disconnected on one level are actually deeply connected, and that our overt religiosity is not what draws us into deeper connection with God, but our willingness to be on the journey of growing our spiritual gifts, of deepening our connection. That's the cornerstone to a faith that is rich, vibrant, life-giving, and world-changing. Something to think about today.